Hello Sagittarius. Oh, I need to put the light on. Welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 25th of November to the 1st of December 2019. I hope you're well, Sagittarius. Okay. Wow, we've got the Emperor. You are in control. This is somebody who is in control. Now, this can also talk about expansion to new horizons. He is the empire builder. He is somebody who takes the initiative to bring success into his life. And we are talking about success. And obviously, you won't be building empires, or maybe some of you will, but this is about taking the initiative to find that drive and that passion to really channel your power, show exactly what you're made of now to bring success into your life. He is a force of nature. There is no doubting this card in terms of somebody who understands how to use their own skills, their experience, their knowledge, their know-how, their passions to fulfill their passions, to fulfill what they want in life and make it happen. This is all about making it happen. The Emperor is a real sign of success, certainly to do with money and career. He is excellent. He is very externally focused as well. So this can be where you're going to the next level in situations, or there could be just maybe capitalizing opportunities that bring some kind of expansion or growth to your life now. But nevertheless, this is somebody who is taking control of situations. Now, there's also a reminder for me as a reader when the Emperor appears as well. This is a 4, and the 4 is a card of foundation. Understanding, for some of you who doubt, that you're in a stronger position than you realise. You have greater foundation than you realise to move forward in a situation, or to take control of a situation. So that can also be a message of the Emperor. But he is no nonsense. He is not somebody who looks back, he only looks forward. And maybe that's a message for you as well. Okay. Let's see what the energy is for the week, Sagittarius. So, angel, spirits, guides, what is the message for Sagittarius, please? 25th of November to the 1st of December 2019. Okay. Wow, this is about trusting your intuition. Goddess of the Moon is trusting your intuition. Those of you who have dreams, they could be of significance. This is how the divine energy connects to us through our intuition, guides us forward. If it feels right, it is right. If it feels wrong, it's wrong. It is very clear-cut with our intuition. And for those of you who have been in emotional situations, it is about trusting your intuition now, what you feel, to make decisions, choices, speak your truth, all of that energy. And also trust your intuition to guide you forward. Because certainly for some of you, this is about taking control of your life in some way to bring growth and expansion into it. Okay. So let's pull an angel answer card. See what the angels have to say. Angel, spirits, guides, what is the message for Sagittarius, please? What is the message for Sagittarius? 25th of November to the 1st of December 2019. Recovery. Might have been you recovering from an emotional situation. I'm going to pull one more. Any other message, please, angel, spirits, guides? Be assertive, yeah. Emperor energy. Time to be assertive. Time to take control. Time to understand your own power, your own know-how to bring positive change and expansion into your life. Sometimes, you know, when recovery appears and I see the Emperor, it can sometimes be alluding to needing structure as well. The Emperor can sometimes be opportunities with large organisations, you know, they have lots of structure, or some kind of like company or somewhere that has a lot of structure, because he is all about putting structure, foundation into, you know, levels into businesses, careers, in order to bring real expansion and growth. He is very much somebody who understands how to build solidity in his life. This can matter in small things as well, Sagittarius. Your daily routine, have a structured daily routine, getting up at a certain time, going to bed at a certain time, you know, disciplined with diet and health, all of that kind of thing. It can be about having structure in your life. It's amazing what a difference that can make. So yeah, but certainly in terms of now is the time to be assertive. There's a big message of you've healed, you've recovered from a situation, and now is the time to understand your own power and take the initiative in situations. Okay, let's put that there. It's easier. Powerful message. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say, Sagittarius. So, angel, spirits, guides, what is the message for Sagittarius, please? 25th of November to the 1st of December 2019. The message for Sagittarius, please. Let's do one more. Okay. What is the message for Sagittarians, please? Okay. There's the foundation. We have another 4. Okay, this is your past position, Sagittarius, but you know, invariably some of you are at different life stages. Sometimes it's the messages that matter more to you. Present position, Sagittarius, we have, yeah, there's a challenge here. There's a 7 of Wands. Your challenge position, we have the 2 of Cups. Advice from Spirit, victory. We have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, sorry. And the outcome, Sagittarius, we have the Devil. Interesting. Let me pull one more. Seeing through the Devil. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers for the cards on the table. Thank you. Okay. So we have the 2 of Wands clarifying the 4 of Wands. I'm just going to pull one more card for that. Knight of Swords. 7 of Wands in the present position, Sagittarius, is clarified by the Tower. Let me get another card for that. 4 of Cups. And, wow, 10 of Swords. Okay. The 2 of Cups, Sagittarius, is clarified by 3 of Wands in the challenge position. The advice from angel, spirits, guides. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the 5 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Cups. And the outcome. Wow. I love it. We've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. This is the World, this is the Lovers. Okay, okay. I feel for some of you, this is the past position. Obviously, sometimes the messages matter more depending on what life stage you're at. The Two of Wands is the young Emperor, which is interesting. This is Mars in Aries, and obviously Mars is the ruler of Aries, and the Emperor is the Aries card. So you've got the young Emperor and also got the Emperor in your reading. There's a message here of the steps that you're taking now, or to take steps, make decisions or choices. Take control of situations. Now is the time to choose your path, because it will ultimately lead to success, because we've got the Emperor here, which is all about success and achievement. This is about using your power to be constructive. Whatever situation that you've been through, this is using the power of Mars as a force for positive change, as a force for constructive energy. This person, and this is again is a message here for me, this person is standing on solid foundations that they've built. There's a battlement. And now they're looking to expand into new territory, take the first steps into the unknown even, or choose their path, choose opportunities, which could be for some of you. Maybe that resonates for some of you. Maybe you have an opportunity to choose between two offers that are being made to you now. This can also be between choosing paths or making life choices that will ultimately shape your world for the better. This is where you're beginning to take control of situations, because you're realizing that you're coming from it from a more solid, more strong foundation than you realized. And that's allowing you to find real progress into your life. There is some kind of a level of positive change between these two cards. The steps or decisions that you're taking now will ultimately lead to positive change, because the Knights are all about change. Now this might be that you're just enacting, you have an idea in terms of the decisions and choices that you need to make now. It might well be that you're making a decision, yeah, that ultimately leads to progress, Sagittarius. This is fast progress, making fast progress in a situation as soon as you make choices. And I certainly feel for some of you, there is some level of achievement here. The Four of Wands for me as a reader is a milestone. It's achieving a milestone. But there's a message that you have to make a decision or choice. You have to start taking control of a situation. You have to start taking control of your world and understand your own power and potential to shape that world. Because it leads here. Now this could be getting to a certain milestone. It might well be that there is something to celebrate in terms of money. Certainly business and career, this is very favourable. This can also be about following your passions as well, to get to a certain level of achievement. Now this can be the happy home card. This can be where you're taking steps, the steps that you're taking, the choices that you're making to do with your passions, your relationships, will ultimately lead to engagement or marriage in some respects. This can be about engagement, marriage. This can also be to do with business, where you're bringing solidity, you're protecting your home, you're getting a milestone of achievement here. The Four Wands are still a sign of success, getting to a milestone of solidity. So I feel for some of you, either way, the choices or decisions that you make are leading to some level of success or accomplishment. You're not all the way to where you need to be right now, but nevertheless there is some level of accomplishment here. Yeah. Now your present position, this is challenge, Sagittarius, and I'm just wondering what this challenge is for you. Whether you're working hard or you're just putting too much on yourself, maybe you're expecting too much of yourself. This can sometimes be this card. This can also be somebody fending off challenge from other people, or a situation, or fighting against a situation, standing their ground. This is somebody who will overcome their challenge. Again, it's Mars energy, and this is Mars in Leo. I feel for some of you that this is where you're beginning to understand your own power and potential to overcome situations or challenges that may have been obstacles before. There's a message of stay determined, keep focused, keep pushing on, keep channeling your efforts, keep going for the goal, because ultimately there's a message that, you have that power to achieve. It's the power of Mars, it's that warrior spirit. And I certainly feel for some of you, you have the power to overachieve whatever obstacles are in your way. And I think you have been through a challenging situation, Sagittarius. You know, we do have the Tower, but there's a completion here. But for some of you, it's left you drained. And it's an effort to push forward. So the Tower is where the universe, this is Mars in its destructive force. This is that raw power being channeled by the universe to destroy. And yet there's a message of you are constructing something new now in your life. You know, we have the emperors all over here. We have the young emperor, the young emperor, the emperor here. There is constructive energy here. You are turning your back on whatever this situation is and constructing the new for yourself, whether that's following your passions in relationships, whether that's following your passions in the business and work front. There's promise of growth here. There's promise of the beginnings of success, Sagittarius, certainly with this energy. But it's your challenge to turn your back on whatever this situation is. Because I certainly feel for some of you, you're emotionally drained. This situation, this calamitous situation, it is a challenge, the Tower energy. And this is big change. Might have left you emotionally drained. Might have left you just not ready to make space for the new. There could be some level of resistance here as well. Resistance to embrace the new. And yet that's what you're being told with that Tower energy and also the Ten of Swords. The Tower is raised to the ground by that lightning, which signifies that as soon as the jolt touches that Tower, it comes crumbling down. This is where falsities can be revealed. This is when truth is revealed as well. In this change. And it's designed to move you forward because it's saying this Tower was never built on solid foundations. Whether that's relationships that you've gone through, difficult time in relationships, whether it's to do with money and career, Sagittarius, there's a message that you need to understand what the Tower is trying to teach you, because the universe does this out of love. Because it's saying, here's a square tower and here's your round crown. They don't fit anymore. Square peg, round hole. And though this is something you have no control over it, and it's probably left you in a dark period, or for a period of time, certainly you felt that dark energy, even dark night of the soul for some of you, I can see that in these cards. Nevertheless, I feel for some of you, this is a card to realign you to the path that you need to be on now. And that's always the meaning of the Tower energy. We look back at Tower moments in our lives, and it can be months, years in advance, and realise that everything makes sense, why everything had to happen. Even though it was challenging at the time, everything had to happen to get us to the place where we needed to be now. And the Ten of Swords is something's finished. I feel whatever this was, something is ended if you allow it to end. Some of you are still holding on to it though, I feel. Emotionally anyway. This Ten of Swords can be being deeply hurt in a situation. There are 10 swords going into this person's back. I mean, one sword is enough, right? And yet there are 10. 10 is a completion in tarot. And the swords are all about truth. They stand for truth, the swords, clarity. Somebody's actions or the actions of people in a situation have hurt you for a period of time, brought real change. Calamitous change, rocked your foundations in some way, Sagittarius, and possibly left you emotionally drained. But you see, this is the new dawn rising, pushing that dark cloud away. This is the sun energy. This is the sun in Gemini. It is time to allow that new dawn to rise from within you in order to move forward now in your external environment. This is a time to move on. This is a time, this is the divine nudge, to allow yourself to open up to receive the new. Allow that new day, a new dawn to rise. And let go of whatever this was, because there's a message here that something's over, but it needs to be put behind you. Powerful message, Sagittarius. As I say, it won't resonate for everybody, but obviously it might well resonate for some of you. Some of you, this is your challenge. Now, I will say the change that happened might have been in love. The change that happened may well be have truths been seen in terms of the home and family. Because it's your challenge position. And the Two of Cups can talk about love. This can also talk about an offer or an invitation, being open to receive the new, because an opportunity, or there's an opportunity to be happy now, or connect to self, or receive an offer or an opportunity. It's about embracing the new, the Four of Cups energy. And there may well be a situation where you need to turn your back or close out the old of whatever this tower was associated with in order to move forward in your life now. Because this is a promise. The threes in tarot, and you have 1, 2, I think you've got 2 threes here. The threes in tarot are all about, I mean, they kind of tie in, they're a magical number, they tie in with the Holy Trinity. They are the very beginnings of when you take action, when you are assertive, when you understand that you have recovered, you are reconnecting to self even. That could be the Two of Cups as well. That you can close out and turn your back on situations that don't serve you anymore, or people that don't serve you anymore, and refocus on your path. And the ones are all about taking action. Now is the time to follow your passions and make your passions happen, your desires. Whether that's new relationships, whether that's advancing yourself in money and career, in whatever way, or other areas of your life, following hobbies, doing something that you enjoy, all of this kind of energy. There's a promise of successes in the horizon. There are ships here in the distance, ships that want to come in. And there's a promise of success here. But I feel for some of you, now is the time to embrace success. Now is the time to take action. Refocus on what you want in life now. And that is your challenge, to close out the old and embrace the new. Because Spirit is saying, it's been hard. The Ace of Wands is the hardest one of all the aces. But nevertheless, it is connected to your destiny. There's a new path here. It's by seeing the truth, by allowing yourself to see the truth, by allowing yourself to find realization, get perspective in situations, make decisions that are aligned to your path, your passions now. This is where you have the opportunity for a new beginning. It might involve some communication as well. Could be to do with the opportunities that we see here, whether it's the Two of Cups or whether it's the Two of Wands. There could be some communication that brings a new beginning as well, or an opportunity that this is linked to. But this is a beautiful card. It's saying you have overcome challenge, you have overcome obstacles and come through the other side. This is a card of a warrior because it's a sword. You've had to fight to get here. But look at this, and I love this. Where you've lost your crown, Sagittarius, you're getting it back. This is your sense of power, your sense of self, a new realization of who you are. And it's powerful. Let the truth set you free, because there's victory here, there's success. Overcoming obstacles, whatever you face, to come through the other side of a situation. The only thing that you will be told by Spirit is the Five of Pentacles is a card of when we vocalize our negativity, when we allow our worries, our doubts, our negativity to own us, when we approach things in a negative light, when we feel victims, when we feel defeatist, all of that kind of energy will just keep you exactly where you are. That is the Five of Pentacles. There's no value to be had here. And it is about being constructive. Again, that Mars energy, being constructive now. To make constructive change, to take action. And I feel for some of you, Now is the time to get perspective, to allow yourself to see the truth on this Five of Pentacles. I will say some of you could have had financial worries and concerns, could also be linked with property. If there's been trouble in terms of relationships, there could be separation of assets here. But nevertheless, you're coming through the other side of a situation, and by understanding your own power, approaching things from a point of truth, approaching things by taking action, being assertive, taking control of situations, which is what that Emperor wants you to do, and not allowing yourself the doubts, the negativity to get the better of you, you'll come through it. This is emotionally moving on. This is a card of celebration, and it's a 3. It is a card of closing out the old in order to embrace the new. Beautiful message, Sagittarius. You're seeing through the illusion. Certainly with the Ace of Swords, with the Queen of Swords, you are seeing through the illusion now. This is somebody who has balance between the heart and the mind internally. And there's a big message of now is the time to get balance with the Queen of Swords from within. She is a card of Libra. But we have Libra and Capricorn. There could be people in your life who are associated with Libra or Capricorn. Either way, as energies, you're seeing the truth of the situation, and that's allowing you to take decisive action and make choices, speak your truth, all of this kind of energy, in order to reassert your own power in a situation now, and also understand, get clarity on your direction, where you're going now, where you're heading, what you want, what you don't want, all of this kind of energy. Because the clouds are clearing, the clouds in your mind, where you didn't have perspective in that Five of Pentacles energy, you have perspective. You're seeing through the illusion of what is keeping you stuck, what is keeping you chained. Whatever this internal devil is, or whatever this devil energy represents in your external world. This can be toxic relationships, can be in your family, in your home, things that have gone sour, can be also in the workplace as well, Sagittarius. Can be power struggles, unhealthy addictions, all of this kind of thing. But the devil can also exist within us. And I do feel for some of you, now you're allowing yourself to see through where you've been held back, why you weren't moving forward in a situation, and you understand now with full clarity on how to move forward. And that's when the achievement comes, the breakthrough. We have 2 breakthrough cards here. The Ace of Swords and the World. This is stepping into a new phase of your life. You're allowing something to end. This is a big ending. And I think it's from making a decision or choice that you may be making now. That's guided. There is an angel here, Angel Raphael. This is guided energy to allow yourself to bring endings to a situation in order to step into a new phase of your life and embrace the new, because you've earned it. You have earned it. My goodness, with these energies, you've earned it. Trust your intuition. Know your power. The Emperor has appeared 3 times in this reading. So it is very much about know your power, take control. You have the power within you. This is the time to allow yourself to build something new, to manifest something new. It is about go manifest, because at the end of it, you know, you're going to be successful. You're going to accomplish, you're going to achieve. When you take control, you're going to achieve what you set out to achieve. Now, this can be linked with worldly success as well. Certainly very good in terms of money and career, Sagittarius. This can also be just coming through, drawing a line under the situation and stepping into a new phase of your life. It's beautiful energy. Because both of these cards, the Devil and the World, is Saturnian energy. And where one keeps you stuck, one allows you to break through to the next phase of your life. Okay, let's pull a fairy card. Okay, well, that came out quick. We have Inner Child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. You know, I do think there is an element of that. There is a time to, you know, these cards, some of them are real serious cards, Sagittarius. And I do feel it's time to just embrace your own power, embrace who you are. I mean, you're the fun-loving energy that's ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is that fun-loving planet. So it is about reconnecting to yourself. And I do think that that's why that card has come out. Okay. Yeah. What did I say? Manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. Yeah. It's time to manifest. It's time to manifest. It's time to expand, grow, take control, take the initiative. It is not the time for giving up. It's not the time for allowing your emotions to get the better of you. It is time for trusting your intuition to take control of whatever's keeping you stuck and push through. Hope you enjoyed the reading, Sagittarius. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.